The villagers whispered among themselves as they walked past Nkem's home. The sound of her weak, labored breaths carried through the open window, filling the air with unease. She had been vibrant just days ago, preparing for her wedding, with joy that lit up the village. Now she was wasting away in her sick bed. Mama Kosi, the village healer, stood outside her door, staring at the sky. Her voice was grim when she spoke to the gathered crowd. This is no ordinary sickness. Something unseen has twisted her spirit, she said. Inside Nkem's hut, Ada sat beside Nkem's bed, her fingers lightly brushing Nkem's hand. Ada had been Nkem's best friend since they were 3 years old. Therefore, it was only right for her to be by her side. Her face was filled with great concern, but her heart raised with guilt. She had not expected her plans to have such huge effects. She had only wanted Obi to love her, not for her best friend to suffer. Nkem and Obi were the envy of the village. Their love was the kind people wrote songs about. They would often be seen walking hand in hand, sharing laughter and dreams of the future. Ada had always been close to them, the third in their trio. She laughed with them, helped plan their wedding, and celebrated their joy. But deep inside, jealousy festered. Ada had loved Obi in silence for years. She couldn't understand why he had chosen Nkem instead of her. One evening, as they sat by the river, Ada watched Nkem lean into Obi's shoulder. Her chest tightened. "Nkem," Ada said, forcing a smile. "Have you ever heard of Mama ck's love potions? They say they work wonders." Nkem laughed, oblivious to Ada's meaning. "I don't need charms for Obi. Our love is stronger than any potion." Ada replied with a soft smile, but it was just a forced smile. That night, she lay awake, staring at the ceiling, a plan forming in her mind. The next morning, she made her way to Mama ck's hut on the outskirts of the village. Mama ck was known for her dark craft, and her heart was airy as the rumor said. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of herbs and smoke. "You want him to love you?" Mama ck asked, her voice sounding like dry leaves. Ada nodded, her voice trembling. Yes, more than anything." The old woman handed her a small bottle of dark liquid. "Mix this into his drink. He will forget anyone else and see only you." Ada hesitated, but followed through. She invited Obi over, claiming Nkem had asked her to relay some plants. When he arrived, she offered him a calabash of palm wine. "Drink up," Ada said, smiling nervously. Obi, unsuspecting, took the drink. The potion began to act immediately. By the next day, Obi's visits to Nkem grew fewer. He spent more time with Ada, ignoring Nkem's calls and questions. At first, Nkem thought he was overwhelmed with wedding preparations, but as days turned into weeks, his behavior became colder. When Nkem asked if he still wanted to marry her, Obi simply said, "I don't know." His eyes distant. The heartbreak was too much for Nkem. She fell sick, unable to eat or sleep. Her parents called Mama Kosi, but even the healer's remedies couldn't cure her. Her parents searched for several solutions, but none seemed to be helpful. Until one day, Nkem's younger brother, Chike, noticed something strange about Ada's behavior. He now sees her sneaking in and out late at night towards Mame GK's hut. Suspicious, he decided to investigate. Confronting Mame GK, Chike demanded answers. The old woman, terrified of Chike's anger, confessed everything: the love potion, Ada's visit, and the dark intentions behind it. Chike wasted no time in calling a meeting with the village elders and revealed what he had learned. They summoned Ada and Mame GK to face the community. Under the weight, the pressure and tension of the elders, Ada broke down. Tears streaming down her face, she began to confess. "I didn't mean for this to happen," she cried. "I just wanted Obi to love me." But it was already too late. The elders declared that Ada and Mame GK must leave the village. Ada was given 1 day to pack her belongings. Mame GK's hut was burned and she was banished from the village. Before leaving, Ada came to Nkem's home, falling to her knees. I'm sorry," she sobbed. "I never meant to hurt you. I just wanted him to love me. I'm really sorry." Nkem, weak but still kind-hearted, whispered, "I forgive you, Ada, but you must leave." Mama Kosi was invited again to perform a cleansing ritual for Obi and Nkem, and this time it worked, breaking the spell. And when the fog lifted from Obi's mind, he was horrified by what had happened. He begged Nkem for forgiveness, and 1 week later, the wedding went on as planned. The villagers danced and sang under the moonlight, celebrating Nkem and Obi's love. As the night wind whispered through the trees, the elders told the story of the wicked love potion. They warned their children that envy and betrayal always come to light, carried by the same wind that brought whispers of truth to those who needed to hear it. From then on, Nkem and Obi's love grew stronger and stronger, proving that no dark magic could break what was pure and true. Thank you for watching this amazing video, and if you did enjoy the video, please do well to leave a like and also leave a comment on the lesson you learned from this video. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get more amazing stories like this.